championship series on the show. It's the Dominican Republic taking on the Dominican Republic. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and on the mound now, number 59.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense run behind him.
Ready to go now, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. And a 1-1. And another ball. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Swings through the plate to strike it.
Very frustrating out there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But in some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Swings. It's a strikeout.
Anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. And it is 2-1. Two outs, base is empty. Down the middle for a strike. It's 2-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. That's way outside. Full count, 3-2. Ellie De La Cruz waiting for a turn at the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and he went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Man at first, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The 2-2. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4 of the ALCS. It misses. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Sandy Alcantara.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
One out, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. And Laureano is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Splits the plate, 2-2 now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And a pitch. That one's in there. And it counts 4.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Rip towards third. 1 out in second.
The third baseman, number 4, Jeremy Pena.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the righty deals. Swings through that one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slides to the stop. The ball, and they cut the out.
As an infielder, you have to be ready for anything, and that's going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time at first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Here's some real power at the plate. Gigantes Noel. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Base hit, center field. So, runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. He hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Inside ball.
And here it comes.
No, that's down.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So digging in, Manuel Valdez. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Test ball will hit a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. And that's just foul. First and second, no outs. Here in game 4. 2-2 now. Swung on, belted. That's back good. And that one becomes property of the Beats. A 3-run homer. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like he's playing wiffle ball up there. That's typically the easiest way to get out. The slide pushes the field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Next offering is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The line to kick the pitch. And another ball. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is that. And the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And now the DH, Eddie Rosario. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch.
Thank you.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball. Keeping the zone for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it fooled.
And now it's Esteban Floria. One down, base is empty. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first. Jorge Mateo now. Moved to first, and he's back safely. Man at first, 1 away. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. And at first. And now here is Pablo Reyes. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save! Mejia too late. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
At the belt and fires. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So digging in, Escogido Ruiz. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just enjoy it.
So, man forward, Laureano comes up to hit. The pitch. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Here goes the runner. Foul. In the air, center field. Florial snags it on the run. Here's Miguel Sano. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Next is the designated hitter, Gigantes Noel. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm here, I'm locked in, loaded like that. It's the way gang on their motorbikes. Gotta make this life go paradise. So let's go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right. So I roll the dice, so I seize the day.
Leading off, Carlos Pena.
The first baseman, Carlos Pena.
And he deals. And that's outside.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The punch out there. There's 1 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Ruiz makes the play. That's out number 2.
Now the right fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Vladimir Guerrero. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. here's Manny Machado to start it off. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now here is Emmanuel Valdez. Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Adrian Beltre. Right-hander kick steals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And another ball.
Dímelo.
Got him swinging. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Here's a 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes a nice right catch. And there's 1-0. Now at the plate, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him.
Saludos.
Control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Dímelo, mi santo, mala mía. Fui que fui a beber agua un poquito. Que hay.
One down, base is empty. Next offering, popped in the air.
Maldito.
Laureano snags it for the second out.
The bat, number 8.
Eggy Rosario getting ready to hit.
Igual, papa.
Aquí estamos, ya tú sabes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, this offense has just been
¿Quiénes estás ganado?
5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Los gigantes del Cibao están ganando.
Francisco Mejia digs in
Está
now.
jugando los gigantes del Cibao versus
It
los
doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count
versus
on
los
him to
Leones de los
deliver.
Escogidos.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to
Es duro.
study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Ahorita quién es ganado.
Raimel Tapia. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. When you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter, or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that line.
Fíjate, da un brequecito, no se la
For your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems unreal there. The walks that he's used to giving up.
Here's the center fielder. Here's a 1-1.
Nope.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Cagua.
2-1 now. And
Cagua
NBC
y
inside for the first strike.
Cangrejero está empate en la serie de 2-2.
Alcantara over to first. And he dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Around third. Relay throw home. It's off the line. The run comes in. And they lead by 4.
magia.
That was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Davy Garcia.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Man at second. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Miguel Sano. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Good eye in that spot.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Diaz down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Esteban Florial now at the plate.
The center fielder, Escogido, Florida.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals outside. And it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo will hit next. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Throw.
2 strikes.
Save. Mejia too late.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put them in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. Machado on the run, sent it over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So digging in, Pablo Reyes. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. comes a pitch. Out towards right center field. Ruiz squeezes it. One attacks for third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Pena getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. That one to first. Sano. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Giants out front 4-1. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giankenzie Noel. The line of the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter number 3.
Here's Machado. And here it comes. Foul ball there. Noel gets his lead at first with nobody out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala getting loose out there. Suero getting cranked up as well. Missed with a changeup. Beautiful countdown. Machado able to spoil that pitch. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
At the plate, Manuel Valdez. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yup, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Popped in the air, left field. Reyes balls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Two on, one out. And that is cut on and missed. 3-2 now.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Inside ball 4.
Great back and forth and let it back. He put out some really close pitches, and somehow, baby, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's a 1-1. Right side. And it gets fired. In comes the run from third to end. It's 5-1.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit. Got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, a short could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2. With a pick up 1 run on the RBI single, it's now 5-1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The Republicans in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Misses inside. And the count is filled up.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Got him. And there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in ahead of the throw with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second with one away. Now, Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tapia calls it in through. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Pitch. Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. One and two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Late here in Game 4. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digs in now. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. You know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
1 ball,
Did a nice
2
job
strikes.
right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Inside, just missed. And he couldn't come up with it. Now it's the DH, John Noel. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Dominican Republic on top 5-1. Garcia comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should find throwing strikes attacking these hitters.
So now the DH spot, Eddie Rosario. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Well, these guys finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's the strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
2-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, tough night at the dish. Reaching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. And a pitch. That one missed. Good eye right there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now it's still up.
Good late movement on that single offense. Right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Rather than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. Runner on at first with 1 ball. Here's the left fielder, Pablo Reyes. Next one off the plate inside. And the count 2-1. Line and a base hit into right. And that's going to get into the corner.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Mateo at third. Reyes over at second with 1 down. This one kicks away from Mejia. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And that's outside. Ellie De La Cruz waits on deck. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth,
Fly ball down the left field line. Tapia grabs it on the run. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 5-3.
well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it stays fair. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been...
Personas abrazándose.
Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit.
Saludos, saludos, bendiciones.
And now 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air right field.
Bendiciones.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Jorge Alcala on a pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Manny Machado up to the plate. Right-handed reliever. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Hot shot to third. Slings it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Emmanuel Valdez. Down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile,
1 ball,
activity in the bullpen. Diego Castillo up and loosening in the pen. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Well back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second run of the game, and they tack on to their lead in 6-4.
He just brought this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. But he did a great job of covering it. And he hit the ball out of the park.
next. Adrian Beltre. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Ya perdiste cara sonriendo.
Sí, bro, también que iba, manín.
And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game.
También que iba a los Leones.
Too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa.
And that is that.
Ya lo sabe.
Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-4 ball
Pero no
game.
se ha acabado. Falta la última entrada. Vamos a ver si sacamos el buche.
Yohan Duran comes out trying to close out.
Y a ver a quién pusieron.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away.
The catcher.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they have
Concéntrate.
moved during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Oh, no, no soy yo que estoy jugando. Espérate, espérate, espérate.
Bounced out.
Yo juego ese mismo juego también.
Fires the first on the run. And they're down to their last out.
Yo dejo que la máquina juegue para que sea más divertido, para que la gente se lo disfruta más. Pero voy a batear último, voy a batear último.
2 down now, and here is Eggy Rosario.
Ah, ok.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down,
Ahora
nobody
sí,
out. Here are the
ahora
top of the
sí.
ninth.
¡Ah! ¿Me concentro o no me concentro? ¿Me concentro o no me concentro?
You made him pay for that one.
Se lo voy a dejar a la máquina, mano, y no entienden.
It's 6-5.
Ve, te lo dije, cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And now the center fielder, Esteban Florial.
Está de 2-2, Florian.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Invítame, yo podemos jugar, jugamos tú y yo, así me buscan, Louis Vuitton Gaming.
Duran is just 1 strike away.
Está bien.
Se acabó el juego con esto. No, pero esta es una serie. Esta es una serie de 4 y el que gane aquí va contra por el que gane en Puerto Rico. Allá están los de Cagua y los cangrejeros. Te voy a enseñar ahora, ¿verdad?
Mañana te invito.
Ya está, de una. No te vayas todavía. Para que vean los equipos que yo hice. Viste, mira, estos son los cangrejeros, Cagua. Voy a buscarlo. El Licey. Hice esto. Hice los de Cagua, de Ponce, Mayagüez y los cangrejeros.
La serie del Caribe completa.
La serie del Caribe, ya tú sabes. La serie está así, mira cómo está la serie. Cagua está 2-2 contra los cangrejeros. Y los leones contra acá, empate también la serie. Te voy a dejar, mi santo, que este era el último juego. Mañana hay trabajo. Pero envíame la solicitud para jugar. Bendiciones, mi santo.